Nope, it is not possible. But we're gonna see how many levels are possible, so strap in, cause it's gonna be a doozy. Windmill Isle Act 1 is pretty straightforward, all things considered. Until Sonic wants to be unleashed, like what do you- The next part is pretty easy, you just get past here, but then once you get past this rail, there is an invisible wall blocking your way, so there's nothing else you can do. Level over. Man, Windmill Isle Act 2, I love this stage. This is probably one of my favorite stages in this game. I sure do hope I can make it far in this. Why must the universe punish me like this? Finally, a level where we can actually get somewhere. Had to be careful in this upcoming section because I ended so many runs by committing mass genocide to those robots. After that, we launched to the stratosphere, dodge this robot before getting my cheeks absolutely smashed. And you have to come through here, dodge this guy's fire like a good boy. Good job. Then once you get past this loop-de-loop, you just have to weave your way in between these badniks, which isn't as bad as it looks because you can just jump on the pots to get some extra air. The rest of this level is pretty much a straight line. There's nothing else too much to worry about. Once you do this shortcut, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is dodge this one robot, and you're in the clear. This level made me want to commit a felony. Before we even get to that though, we gotta get past the opening section, which is pretty easy. What? After breaking the fabric of reality, we are immediately greeted by these wonderful robots and get frozen. Once you make it past these guys, just go to the button, stomp on it, but once you're done, that's when hell begins. I've lost so many runs to this damn bobsled, and this isn't even the worst part of the level. You'll find out soon enough. This part isn't too bad. All you have to do is just go underneath the badniks, and then in this section you have to jump in the... As I was saying, you have to jump. After that, you're gonna want to come down here. Don't jump. Instead, fall down below, dodge the spikes, and then jump over the robots there. This section is pretty easy to do. All you have to do is boost on the water till you get to the end of the section, unless you're like me and you're bad at the game. If you want to be a little risky, you can come up on this ramp and dodge the robots there, but you definitely don't have to do that. That was just a me thing. Once you do that, you're just going to want to dodge these robots easily, and then you're going to hit the button and go to the next section of the level. This part's really tricky. You want to make sure that you don't... This section, though? This section broke me. You gotta have some serious Matrix Neo powers to get past this unscathed. And this took so many no, I'm not even gonna keep talking. Just watch the rest of the footage. This level, while a lot more forgiving, you don't really make it that far. This part's pretty simple. You just gotta slide under that and then commit a murder. Nothing to worry about. This time we're a bit more careful and we try to go behind him, but he smacks me. I deserve it. After that, you just want to dodge these guys and open the gate. Instead of going up the fountain, you're going to want to go around. But then this section is where things really get spicy. You want to be extra careful because there are a lot of badniks that are on the ground level, so you're just going to want to dodge and weave your way through. This part's pretty easy too. You're just going to want to walk around the badniks, nothing too difficult. After getting around those badniks, unfortunately, that is the end of the level. I'll admit, I don't play this level very often, but this was actually pretty fun for the challenge. After the quick time event, you're going to want to come down instead of going on the rings, grab the pulley, and walk around this badnik. Go on the spring, and walk around. Once you get to this part, you're going to want to end this badnik's life. Wait a minute. Just kidding, you're going to want to go in between them, and you're going to want to fall down on the lower level. Again, you're going to want to fall down the lower level and take the pulley upward. This part's pretty simple. You just walk around the badniks and proceed with the platforming section as normal. Off topic though, let me know what you all think about this game. Sonic Unleashed is one of those games where I'm just kind of like, I love you so much. This part's also pretty easy. You just jump over the badniks and you want to take the top route. But then once you dodge the spikes, you just jump over the other set of badniks. Once you get up this pulley, you just jump over this guy. Nothing too difficult. But you know what is difficult? Trying to air boost and then the camera has an aneurysm. And it does it again. What is happening? Eventually we finally get it, and from here on it's just a straight shot until we reach the end. This level made me want to purchase a firearm. Once you get past this section, you're just going to want to jump over and hit the light speed. What is happening to the sky? Once you get past these wall jumps, you're going to want to hit the light speed dash, so that way you can avoid the badnik at the bottom. Now here's where you're really going to activate your Matrix Neo powers. So you're going to want to take the bottom route, so that way you don't hit the badniks on the top level.
You jump over this badnik, then what you're going to do is you're going to hit the wall jump, so that way you can get onto this level. And then you're going to want to hit the wall jump again, so that way you can avoid the badnik, and then get up on the spring.
Then once you do all of that, make sure the light speed dash doesn't work and you kill yourself. Once you get to this part, you're going to want to jump over over these guys, and then you're going to want to take the shortcut. You do not want to go on that bottom route, otherwise it will lock you out of the rest of the stage. Nah, look how close I was to hitting that guy. This part is where I failed so many times. So let me explain this part. So you want to try and homing attack that spring right there, but there is such little distance between when you hop off the rail and getting to the spring. It took so long for me to do that I eventually just stopped my recording and I did it on my own, and it is possible, but it takes so long. The rest of the level is pretty easy. When you come up here, you just boost over this guy and you give this guy a little kiss. After that, you just jump over your last set of badniks and you reach the end of the stage. God, I love this level so much. Once you get to the top level here, just boost over all the enemies because you cannot take the other path. Somehow fail the easiest quick time event ever, and then you just fall onto the bottom level. But it's pretty easy here because all you have to do is just dodge and weave the enemies. Not too complicated. This part can be tricky if you're not careful. You're going to want to boost jump over those enemies, go on the pipe, go on the spring,
boost over, either go on the left or the right of this enemy, go on the pulley, and then when you see these enemies, just walk past them.
For this part, you're going to want to take the bottom route, otherwise you're going to shatter the glass and kill the enemy. Once you get past that part, you're going to want to tell this robot to kill his friend over there. And then for this section, it's pretty much the exact same as Rooftop Run. You just want to be a little more careful because of all the lightning and the fire now. Once you get up here, you're going to want to do a very precise jump to land on that rail over there. And then you're hit with unimaginable disappointment. This part isn't too bad. You just want to stick to this very specific route in this level. You want to make sure you hop off of that rail so that way you don't hit the badniks up at the top. Make sure to take those orange hoops and then jump over those badniks, otherwise you will kill them. I don't have anything else new to say for this section. It's just like Empire City and Rooftop Run, just be careful of all the fire. There isn't too much to worry about on the water, upon retrying, we just make it to the shore and jump over the badniks. Once you make it to the shore after the second water section, just jump over the badniks and stomp on the button. Once you get here, jump on the spring and immediately kill yourself. Or if you're actually good at the game, just take the spring and jump over the enemy once you get to it. Then you're going to want to take the ramp and onto the quick time event so that way you can stay on the top level. Avoid the enemy, dash into the ring, and then you want to this time, don't commit a murder, jump over both of them and do an air boost so that we can get to the ring. This part is evil. You don't know how much footage I have of me failing this boost over and over and over again. It is such a precise boost. It took me 20 minutes to do it. This part though is pretty easy. All you have to do is just walk by the enemies and go up to the upper level. However, this is unfortunately the end of the level. While you can jump around the fire, once you get there, there are a bunch of badniks sitting off in the corner right there with a huge gap in between them and the railing. So unfortunately, that's where this level ends. Ah, Eggman Land. I love this level. And I even got a mod. That's just the day section. I hope I can make it Oh. Alright, bye.